Famulem, me na gentle, the political hot goose. You sit down by me, you the fry. I for dump by you the nyaka nyaka. Today, na the 2nd of April 2022. You know, quickly, me famulem, I can give una a highlight of President Tok Andubiu, a massive achievement them inside the 4 years where he don't serve as president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. And they come give una a highlight of President Bio, a massive success story where we as Sierra Leoneans then be done entrust the country na in hand, where we be done get the mandate for let it serve we, like how it serve we right so, where we be done it don't reach 4 years, where we don't reject the APC Tolongo Tollgate Pambodi because of corruption, where we don't reject the APC because of disrespect for human rights, where we don't reject APC because they don't get respect for the constitutions and laws of Sierra Leone. Now 4 years this now, where Sierra Leoneans they don't stand up for reject and dread APC because of them bad governance where they been do, because of tribalism and regionalism and the national divide where they've been count with another country, we reject them, we kick them away from governance, and we don't bring President Bio for let it come help the people of Sierra Leone. And now we all they see, we where they sense the good thing that we President Bio they do, now we boku. Yes, I know say APC from that 10 day where we drab them now power, they not get fixed about, then they in shock. Say today, then they in political shock. All what they don't left with now na mamikos. All what they don't left with now na tribalism and regionalism. All what they don't left with now na for let them make sure say they disrespect Sierra Leoneans them. When we don't vote for this government, they disrespect women them, then disrespect pastors and imam they we don't pray for this change. Where we all they enjoy daily today. Me, where they talk to now, me na gentle, the political hot goose. Me, na the PRO for SLPP, na the diaspora. Me, na the mouthpiece for SLPP, na the diaspora. Me, the head, the PR system, na the SLPP, na the North America region. And anything where they come out of my mouth right now, na authentic statement. And anything where they come out of my mouth, I want to believe them because I know they talk lie. I always tell you the truth. Because I get what we call posterity, where are they free, where they hold me responsible for whatever statement we are they give. Because me, a young man, are they into politics? I not ever walk na salon for thief, nobody money. I not get that history. The history where I get now for build the mindset of the young man them, for let we make sure say we follow the good we follow the structural democracy where President Tok Andubio don't bring na Sierra Leone with an inclusive governance system so that we all go able to uphold that type of governance system. We all go appreciate the good job where President Tok Andubio don't do in that country where they make salon they continue for become sexy and attractive. Although yes, many other side in the country and all over the place, the APC, the way they don't lose power, they're not going to go sit down and design an alternative measure for things say, well, if Madabio don't come with a flagship program when at the human capital development, where it don't come with free and quality education, where right now we're picking them where they've been the rary, picking them where they've been the Guna street, picking them where their mama they not been able to take care of them for pay for their school fee. Some picking them, they do all them bad things they are because they're not be able to get money for paying school fees. So people that will not like that country, then they use that opportunity for misuse them picking them because of school fees. President Bio don't come, he said nobody know the pay school fee again. They don't introduce free and quality education. This don't make APC, they don't worry, they don't torment, they don't become disgruntled. They don't know how for design message for can't tell Sierra Leoneans. I want to let people let una subscribe to this video. Una subscribe. When una subscribe, una also drop una comment and let no left for that. Una like the page. Una make sure see. Una follow the Hot Goose Network Salon Facebook page so that more information go to control. Now, with a slowly and faster reach the 4 years of the new direction government in handiwork. The first thing where I want to let people they know, I don't want to let be distracted with people the way they can't tell you about the problems they within Sierra Leone. Because in Sierra Leone, before this time, hundreds, tens and tens of years back, these are the same stories we'll be done the year. I don't want to let anybody listen to the problems them where opposition them can present to you. That is not where we are now. Because what I understand, every Sierra Leonean, it understand the problems where Sierra Leone they go through before this time. So we don't need for let somebody come here now for can tell we again about the problems them where Sierra Leone be done they go through. The person where we need, now person where they can tell we about waiting an approach where they don't put in place for solve them problems there. The person where we need, now person where they can show we how they don't put their approach there into action for help them people them, Sierra Leone people they out of that problem. And exactly what President Bio don't do before we did give the mandate for let head that country as a president. And exactly what President Bio they do for let make sure say a redeem and pull Sierra Leoneans them from the age-long problems with that country. We don't define itself because we don't get bad politicians them because we don't unfortunately get bad political party when our APC, where we don't can destroy the developmental fabrics of Sierra Leone, where we don't can put the country into what we call austerity, we're very dangerous for that nation. We mean say the country we don't broke, no money no be done, the ought be done. Bata. Now, I announced to una today, my family, President Bio, exactly what you have been voting for. Now, it they do right now. And the reason why APC they vex, the reason why APC then they cost, the reason why APC then they torment, now because President Bio they do exactly what you want for let it do, what you voting for, and then again no other way for bring any other message again for can't talk say they go do when they don't lost idea. Now mami cost then they end up. Now that make they see then they cost una mama them. But una not worry, the people them. Una patient, that one they go down just because they go cost mami cost if it gets an end point. Now, President Bio been talk about free education. When I don't see say the free education, although it's not 100% as to expectation, but at least we did around 65% success in that free and quality education because plenty Sierra Leoneans them, they're not the pay school fee again. Yes, some APC and other disgruntled politicians, and we don't mean nothing for this government and the country. Then they talk say why President Bio in Peking not they go na the free education. Why other possible? Now only this new direction government will they see ministers and head of parastatals and then Peking and they go na government school. The anti-corruption commissioner in Peking, Ben Kefala, they go na government school. When and he was. He not take and go to abroad. He not bring an America. He not go to Europe. President Bio in Peking them. Amina in last Peking. He then a saloon. He they go school. And all the other Peking, then a saloon, then they go school. It not ever happened in the history of Sierra Leone. When I point finger at any president in Peking, we don't ever go na school, na saloon. Because President Bio no say, he respects the free and quality education, and they bring her for like can stay, and not to cosmetic development, now that make a young Peking, then say na saloon, then they go school. President Bio don't do very well in that human capital. And they just highlight them. If we they talk today in the media, freely, journalists and they talk freely. Now because President Bio don't pull the seditious libel law, it don't empower everybody for talk. Now Salon don't they number 10 position. Now the entire world on freedom of speech and expression. That's an accolade. We make America the Senate leader when our leader mix. It can define and describe the new direction government as a shining example of democracy in Africa. than they for make every Sierra Leonean for happy. So as we approach the 4th of April, we expect say every Sierra Leonean for sit down and calculate at least the good things that we President Bio don't do for let you understand say we don't move ahead from the austerity we will be need. If the other political party themselves gets story for tell on the 4th of April, they no need for cost mamicos, they no need for inside policy for go fet. Let them can tell we say, Madam Bio, you be talk say they bring free and quality education, you not bring up. Now that one day they for can't tell we. Let them take President Bio in manifesto and lay them line by line. President Bio, you been talk say they pull seditious lie by law, but you not pull up. Let them tell you that one day. Let them talk say President Bio, you been talk say they reform the judiciary. Let them debate on that one day. And now we don't see the death penalty. They pull up APC, them vex. They say APC say therefore they kill people and no more like they want. Every good thing where Madam Bio they do, then they vex. Then they vex because not to that one they want for saloon people. Then at the worst they want for saloon people, so that they go to use when a predicament, when a problems them for create issues them in that country day. So that they go use them always for campaign with Danny. So the massive corruption where we don't do, I don't think say it did now because President Bio don't make corruption don't become unfashionable. It don't become a very risky enterprise. It don't become a very difficult venture where you go put yourself into. At least 100% corruption not go yet, but at least people in the offices they don't afraid now for even take where they get and gift self, they don't afraid. Now we don't see clearly first in history for the government officials them, then they go to court, then they go to anti-corruption, then they answer to corruption charges. We they see then they hold them responsible. We they see then they pay money them back na the consolidated fund. Plenty one then they show now. So this now a very big success story. These are just a highlight of President Bio in plenty success story there. President Bio been promising about inclusive governance system. They say they bring everybody on board from all political parties for local rule and go the country go before. Now we don't see that one, they don't happy. We don't see the PRO trade na APC, when a former flag bearer aspirant, when a minister them, na APC party, when I been the mouthpiece, na even the talk for that party, instead you don't pay, you say no, this government, they go the right direction. When a Alhaji Alpha Khan, they don't come join the new direction government. Although na still APC, they don't come join the new direction government because you know say the inclusive governance system where President Bio don't introduce, they not just talk as campaign promise, they introduce them they happy. We see ADP then they running mates. Aissata Abdullah Kamara. Would they see a minister currently? Again, they be don't pull a resident minister, now they don't count a deputy minister of trade. These are all inclusive. Would they see Bayoku Conte? These are all opposition people, but they don't come, Madam Bio take them all. They are all working for this government for the people of Sierra Leone. These are the inclusive governance system where President Bio introduced. President Bio don't help youth them a lot. And I got to tell you now, first in history, we don't ever get a youth corps. Now only Nigeria would they see in America where they get youth corps after they don't come to college. Now every year, would they get over 1,000 people them when a youth man they come to college, then they engage in youth corps because they need experience for let them get it because when they go find job, then they ask for experience. But they create a youth corps so that the youth man they go experience in various sides the way that they go work, so that they not go apply the ask them for experience anymore, and then they get much more money. We don't see this government don't create jobs. We don't see that they talk about forest guards. For a young man, them where they don't land better book, they not been get that opportunity because APC denied that opportunity they for let the land better book. So every year, then they employ over 500 of them abroad and they did. But at least they go able, they get basic education. But they're not being get space in the society during APC. But Madam Bio don't create that job. So every year, at least, when they get 500 of them young men, whether they recruit them as forest guard, that one in a job creation. We get the youth ministry, and they do very well. We brothers them in the West car them. Then they take Doti Watana Gota. Then they toy up Motoka, then they see cholera they catch them. Malaria they catch them, typhoid they catch them. Then they see cold they catch them. We can see say the youth ministry, President Bio make sure say it creates car wash for all of them. Although APC they stand against that one in the parliament, they not be one agree. APC then provoke their young man, they say they know better. Let Madam Bio not spend money per the man there. The young man they wait in the wash car, They say they're not better. Let Mother Bio spend money, Palum Komkui. When a private institution, where according to law, government not get right for spend per private institution. If na lie, are they lie? If government get right for spend per private institution, the government for don't pay school fee for the people them within I am tech, because I am tech a private institution. So these are the success stories the way President Bio they do, APC they stand against a lot. We get the chief on farming. When we don't see now, we young man them. Instead of them go kill them, not on Kolili, because of the youth farm, when they ask, what's in the happy now? When they see say, then they go engage in chiefdom farming. When a very good team, when Madam you don't bring, when they help with young people. And we don't see, I don't show them video, they did severally. I don't talk about them severally, where the rest they dry, and currently they on now. So if you know, say, you're not a young man, you're not able to get job. This country, everybody defend job for himself. Then they create job. President Bio don't create the enable environment. Not to government get for create job for all man now, yet then they try. And you don't create the enable environment. For let yourself go and make your own small farm. Like how you compete they do. Now only SLPP they create institutions in another country. Now only SLP they in history for create jobs in another country. Because when you create institutions, you they create job facility, you they create revenue for the country. You money they come more. But I get to deliberate on this thing here more. But I just give you a highlight of the success story of President Okanubio. When they see APC in the light power, say during when they've been doing a government, they say the success story, they say they don't bring lights na salon. Salon all don't lights, that's what they've been saying. But because we got to call sustainable development, in salon all be don't light, why Mother Bio they can now? If they pull pole all over the place, they count light. Why APC they holla pa Mother Bio say let bring light? If they don't bring light. When Pakababa in don't war, nobody know they tell other president, we can't tell President and Nkrumah say can't don't war. No. The war don't. If APC be make roads them, why they not be make Magberry Bridge when they go Makini? Why they not be make Mabam Bridge? Why Mother Bio they make Lumley Bridge? Why Mother Bio they make roads again? Because it been given campaign promises, they say now cosmetic development and they have half road they would have been made. It's not better, and they can make more. And Mother Bio they do the best, and we don't see it all over. Why Mother Bio they make roads and I put local? And they build hospitals them all over the country. These are some of the campaign promises them. And every one of them Mother Bio don't achieve. And last tell you before at the end. Me family, SLPP, they don't do very well. I get for explain this in depth. Where the camp at SLPP hour. But this is the highlight. But while you don't understand, see, everything about politics na expectation. Mother Bio don't raise people the expectation as Australia. When you come to the school picking, it tell and say, it promise they say, and they give you a free and quality education. They are the pool SS4. So the school picking the expectation was when Mother Bio win, it done a free and quality education for camp, if for buy bus, if for give them books, if for cook food for them at school. And indeed, where it don't win, we don't see it happy. You know, 100%, we they work on improving it, but at least 65%, it don't they go on. That is a big problem, a success. If APC they stand against them, I go ask them question. You back ask them question. If when I say, Madam, you know they do all things correct, then why you not be the doer? When I been get opportunity for 11 years, why will I not be doer? Why will I know the correct way for doer? Why will I not be doer? So if this man don't can do 65%, well, it will be better. We now when know best, trade now when they talk we not do it. So the one we don't know nothing, he don't do it, and we appreciate her. So when you ask that school picking, Madam, you don't succeed elected. Because waiting this school picking wants, when are your interest, when are your expectation, it don't satisfy her. Now that make every parent they save at least $500 per year per picking. Where you know they spend. If they keep them money, they in a cash box. It is here. Because if now 5,000 they give you picking every day for transport a day for go. Now let's say if now 10,000. Now you get the boss, it reduce that cost day. That balance 5,000 go to him in a cash box. Say 1 year. That lunch today where they give you picking 5,000 for go eat in a school. That 5,000 day. Now then they feed them at school through the school feeding. Take that 5,000 him in a cash box. Calculator for 1 year. For 1 year, 50,000 every 2 is 100,000 per month. So calculator. So now 1 million 200,000 for the year. When that only per food, put that one day, calculate them $1,200,000 $100. That food business don't even serve $100. So you left $400. If you calculate that thing and they put in dollars, that school fee try the way they pay for that pikin. That dictionary try the way they buy for the pikin. Now they get dictionary in a phone. Calculate that one day. That textbooks try the way they some parents not be able to buy textbooks. But if you say they buy one textbook now 300,000. Now they give you 4 textbooks there for the core subject there. 300, 1,200,000, then $100. Now don't get $200. School fee $300. Transportation $400. So una don't see how Mother BO succeed for tell una say una they keep $500 at least every year. That scratch card and trade. That book trade money that way they buy for take for buy books. Una calculate that one they all put them together. It don't pass $100. Put them together. It don't pass $500. These are the success stories. Or if not to everybody they get her at the same time, but at least the individuals the way they get her. Now the poor people them, now for them President you bring that free and quality education. Not so you will get money. So when I left for talk say why this person picking on the goodie. America are the one they will get money, they picking and in a private school. The way how they work now, so then they feed the picking at school. If they say they earn more money, we'll get picking in this country where they don't go school. Where they still go school, they don't need the university. If they earn more money, then they feed the picking at school. If they buy food and they pull out, then they get enough free food. But salon, everybody they eat them. So this is not the thing that we Madam you don't do. We glad you about. Plenty thing that they don't do. They can't rob much for them. But I just want to understand, say, the interest of the pensioner, then, the expectation. Now for let them increase their pension trading from 25,000. Now that they get at least 500,000. When you go meet that pensioner, you say let APC come back. It go cost you. It go vex by you. It say, oh, you want to let the car begin pay me back 25,000 per month? When this government don't card and they give me 500,000, you want to reduce me again? So these are the reasons that we are the tell say President Biona is success story this. Whether you talk or you not talk, the person where they feel up. Now in no say in the enjoyer. So whether you go lie say, if you see ma'am na you corner, they lie say free education or they that parents will not they pay school fee for a picking. Now you go no say they lie. If you talk say Madam you not increase pensioner the money, that pensioner, that old person where they hold in 500,000 now every month instead of 25,000, it they tell you say well you not to better person. That school picking where they go for that youth cup. Now in know whether na APC or SNPP they know that they enjoy them. That man where they was car, he know say when President Bio don't succeed for achieve for her. So that the individual expectation, them able-bodied old women, they widow them. When Madam Bio they give them that muna for money. Now they not more because they're deprived. There were people that deprived. If you go tell us in a lie, it is vexed by you. Oh, you want to bring me back to Usai and not be they get this money and pull me Usai and they give me her. If you can't tell local people and say, let them bring APC, then go vex by you because then go talk, say, oh, you want let APC come back. Let them come pull this airport where Madam Bio, they make 551 for we, na lunge. For let them pull and they, oh, you want let APC come back. So that this hospital where they build a put local, when a big hospital where I don't show, and I say, you want let Madam Bio, APC come and let them can take up and pull on our hand. You want let them stop the stadium where they build a put local. You want let them stop the bridge where they build na Koinadugu. When I see when Napoleon the bridge where they make na rope they put inside it. Then they make a big bridge. Some call him back, they don't build for them hospital. They don't 100-bed hospital. Where you know every day they don't build for them a community center. Then they try to build a roads there. They don't bring for the electricity. If you tell them, say, Madam, you know work, they go vex by you. So APC need for stop lying. What I think they need for do now for the content, now 1 year they go now for elections. They're not organized. Ayeri, then defiant and reckless and chairman for life. When Anes Kuruma, they talk shameful statements there against the opposition. Demand the facts for let democracy not prevail inside in party. I don't know which power Anes Kuruma wants again. It go get that because international community don't tell us, let clear out, come out politics. It won't tell they say that shame in effect, but not disgrace get for Pulandi. And as Kuruma, they go now, they get a hoodlums them, selected few, for let them can't talk say, oh, now you did it. Thank God, it's FOP more talk say, not to selection again, no, na election. Because it's funny. Why would and as Kuruma, they go stand for election again for chairman? It go get that so that for let's show the international community and say, oh, that people here they elect me still. Oh, now then they say let's say no, that's not the case. Come on, they. And they go quote Obama. And they go quote Ghana. Yes, Obama joined a campaign. He talk for Joe Biden. Not true. But now Obama na chairman na the political party. Nobody not talk say Ernest Nkrumah no go campaign. If I want Ernest Nkrumah go campaign for any candidate to APC they bring, if they get for bring candidate because they still get case na court, they get injunction, they don't get party activity. In fact, yeah, Ernest APC Yansane, they don't commit an offense. For go show date, who said where the court ruling they come. Because see the timetable where APC don't pull. That is self na crime. It don't prejudice the court in judgment. So if the court give ruling within that date, we go no say Ernest Nkrumah and Yansane, they don't go bribe the court. So now that they sit on the wait now. We get the calendar. So if we see judgment for the APC case within that line, the way Yansane don't show because no, you no tell it where the judge don't show the dates where they put that judgment day. Now APC Yansane, now they don't go pull them. They defunct Secretary General, expert Secretary General. So they sit on that and wait. Let them pull APC judgment within that school. They will handle the judgment when they do that one day. Meaning they don't collaborate with APC. Now that the APC they tell we now. That one they say na crime. They don't prejudice the court. Because they not show date into this way they court the case. So if Ernest Nkrumah they go talk na that McKinney day, international community don't say let come up a politics. You know one come out. They want go show they say the people they like no. You not for be chairman. I want to let you go campaign because that hints where Ernest Nkrumah they get against me. How Madabio they pay PRO then oversee for talk against APC. We know they talk against APC. Madabio know they pay me. Now my job I they do. So call me name Ernest Nkrumah. Left for the give hints by his statements there about me. Say gentle when at the PRO for North America. And they talk for the new direction government. And they talk for the people of Sierra Leone. Me now the good thing the way President Bio they do now they explain this Sierra Leoneans. SFPP, we know they do propaganda. We know publicity they do. We they explain to people the way we don't do, what we don't achieve. Like how they tell you so now. So Ernest Nkrumah don't go sit down here now with empower thoughts. They go talk nonsense about me, about the government, about the president. We don't make Salon don't become America don't describe Sierra Leone as a shining example of democracy in Africa. Now we don't see President Bio because of a good job in democratic good governance system, in human rights standing. Now that country we clean, human rights record we clean. They don't make him the head of African peer review. We mean say and President Bio now they control the entire African government them in terms of democracy. Now in they advise them how they for rule the country they right. Every president they can out to President Bio for let advise them how if for implement democratic principles them now in country. Now this not the big thing them we don't happen for Sierra Leone. And then this thing we don't happen in Sierra Leone. And they read the other Vuvuzela, the APC, and they go and holla say they call people in a World Bank. One Madame Touré, they say that they give money, then they connive or give money to SNP. They don't worry. APC don't disturb, they don't torment because now 1 year they go to election, 30 days. Donor partners them. Then they fund the new direction government. They're not even give loan, now grants and they give. If now APC trading, they don't stop for give them money 3 years back. But say today, recently, World Bank don't give another money to SLPP government when a $60 million for continue for help that country. So this don't worry APC them. They don't know how come this is happy. Now the good governance system. Now the achievement with President Bio, it not ever happen in the history of Sierra Leone. For let international community to continue for fund a government where election they can't close up. Now they want blackmail World Bank. This World Bank they always say they give money for census where APC be the head, then the A's are the head. Now this World Bank now where they give money back to the government for projects them where they benefit salon people them. APC they vex because then they for always make sure say good thing not happen in a salon. Hence they know they power and they not get for the power. A good thing they for continue for happen in Jesus' name. And you are the fast, then you they lie. You know they praise President Bio. When I watch the journalists there, seditious lie below. Journalism now they for come now today for can celebrate the success and achievement of President Bio because they say that they enjoy that achievement. Then a part of the success story of the new direction 4 years government inclusive governance system. Because journalists and they don't cost Madabio pass all man. They don't lie for Madabio pass all man. They don't intimidate Madabio pass all man. Madabio, if na bad leader, if we don't hit on the hard. But when it come, the law will be the hold them for let them not talk. Madabio pull, I say we not talk more. So if them now the journalists they know they talk because if Madabio they do bad, then go talk them. Then get right time for talk and nobody know they hold them. Now the journalists they go big money for let them succeed and run the sludge. Australian Association of Journalists. Madabio say no. We're not gonna do that. We they give us small money. We don't need for let go talk for we know. We they give us subvention now from the government. So they get budgets now as part of government, as part of because then they call them the third estate. So they forget budget. Madabio don't give them budget. Say, we not say forget this money as journalism for run on your affairs. Independent, we are not need for go Smith politician. This is a success story. It talk them, it do them. Then the journalists, the slide not get building. Then they pass, then they rent. When the year they round, they not get money for pay bills, for pay the rent. Then they go to a politician. Then they give them money for let them not talk bad about it. President Bio say no. We the bill for una, we do una land, we bill for una your host. Una not need for go to nobody. Now that the bills large them building, they don't almost done. Because President Bio wants let it give chance to the press freedom. When I be the see President Bio, then they give Okada to journalists where they're not able to get space or radio stations then, where they're not able to work out for go find information. Because now we're able to sit down at host, you're able to get correct information, then they empower them. If this government they do bad, it empower them for let them talk out to the people. Because if the government go wrong, then talk them, the government go correct them because this government, the new direction government, are listening government. So this is exactly what President Bio don't achieve in. So you when they listen me, take them to your catalog. And like now one, where this achievement they can go, they listen to gentle and they go tell people that what President Bio don't achieve. And they tell you plenty them. Beaucoup. So you back listen to how you take one, you tell person say that this you don't achieve. Now this you don't achieve. Now this you don't achieve. Gentle don't talk. So now they understand? This is just a highlight. That's just a highlight. And the Skroma don't get for tonati again. And the Skroma don't get for tonati. And if an Skroma say APC, then they make him as chairman and leader, with a treat her like politician, with a disrespect her like how they disrespect Sierra with a molest her, with a continue for molest her, they call politician there. Let them continue for molest and Skroma. Let them continue for disrespect and Skroma. Let them continue for embarrass and Skroma. Because in a politician like we. Politician, where a bad politician, you know they respect her. Bad politician, you know get respect. Yes. Bad politician, you know they respect them. Not disrespect to the game. Because they don't mean good for the country. And Skroma, you don't thief right now, and Skroma get thief case. In the appeal, he appeal in the Supreme Court. He say, do you in a president, the constitution say let the left. And then they left in case they all they get case, thief case. They don't tell her let go. So let's tell us, say, well, people they like me. Oh man, no say you don't pay them for do that. So we know they tolerate that. The massive corruption inside APC, SNP don't destroy her. You know, these are just a highlight. Madabio in 4 years they come. Una stay tuned. Una the hearing me where I go tell and all the new direction. Una the following, then una go get the information there. Now rest day now na 350,000 per bag. APC left rest 280,000 leons. Where will not be get corona. We not be get Russia a war. Now rest, where rest been go up today to 500,000, they be the hala. Now they really the hala because rest don't go to the highest now where rest there, now 350,000. Rest been there 280,000. You know, now only under the new direction government where price go up a candle. But throughout APC, anything will go up in a candle. But the new direction government would see say where price of goods they go up in a candle. Where rest been go up to 500,000, it don't candle back to 350,000. The cheapest they went at 280 now. It don't go back to upside the neutral day because an Skroma left rest 280,000. So inside 4 years, man, you don't manage them. Inside Corona, where America made the economic crash. Inside this Russia and Ukraine war, where all economy they crash, Madabio they hold the forth. That is Madabio now the best leader where we need. Let God continue for protect them and bless in wealth, in family, and in picking them, so that they will continue for encourage President Bill for let continue for make salon remain sexy and attractive. This is not just a highlight. I will bring to an exclusive explanation of the new direction in success story. Now that success story now the whole on. Now the campaign message. Now they make people they don't begin vote. 40% of Koya people them. Imagine where APC be facing at the stronghold. 40% vote. Now we get the. Forget about the cup. That cup with the Alapa, that peace cup, that Tamatis cup, we they make a Goskidi cup. That cup they make and we turn a Goskidi cup. That cup, they don't bring bad luck to APC. Instead of when they been get 62% Akoya, now they get 58% reduction. 58%. Now APC SNP will be get 27% votes to 2018. We don't get 40%. That means SNP, the thing that we President Bill they do, the massive development way they do now the country, it don't they transform slowly into vote. It not they happy one go. All man no go grab now they vote for Marabi all together. Now small. That's I mean a rapid development. People that they accept President Bill. Hey, the Morima work when they do, and let's come out where that Morima close. That gara, una see apana that Morima work, it don't fail. Morima work then they do a for let now not concentrate for Marabi in good job, but we concentrate the. Waiting God don't do for Sierra Leone, and they do it forever. Nothing shall be added unto it. Nothing shall be reduced from it. He does it so that men shall fear before thee. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 14, now he talks to. Whatsoever God do it, he do it forever. God now answer with prayer. God now bring Madabio for we. No evil. Business no go come over cloud. Madabio in good job we don't do for that country. We know they do. No politics of complaint. Where APC they do. The one they always complain so. We not watching now APC there. Hey, we know they eat. Hey, we they suffer. Yeah, we not go work. We not go together. We not self say we not APC warrior. We not go make farm. They don't know what's in a politics. Madabio will teach them politics. Me na gentle. Me famu de una share. Let's serious Sierra Leone. Congratulations to the new direction government in advance. Congratulations to Sierra Leoneans. I want everybody wear white in happiness and joy of Madabio. Una timam na una corner there on Monday. Una hala Madabio, so that we go know say Madabio they do very well for make the country sexy and attractive. Una share. Let's serious Sierra Leone as a year.